It's dark outside, and I'm here at Burger King. I'm at Burger King right now, wasting my life away and eating calorie-stricken, trans fat food. It's not good for you. Just saying. What's up, guys? I want to talk about something serious today. Look up in the sky. Look at those beautiful chemtrail marks. Do you remember back in the days when I used to like chemtrails? Well, I don't. I kind of erased them out of my mind. You look up in the sky, you're wondering like, sorry, it's disallowed. I should have been my daddy proud. A little nigga with a shaky smile. On top of the dreams is where I'm found. I don't know. I don't really have nothing to say, you know. And anything I say isn't going to match up to anything that I used to say, because everything I used to say used to be relevant to what I was trying to say. But I have something relevant to say right now. You know what? Bitches who talk shit to you should be slapped. You know why? Because people have no right to tell you how to live your life. If you want to live your life like a crack dealer for your whole life, then do it. Do it because it makes you happy and because it makes you feel well. And use correct vocabulary and impress people with lyrical mindset geniuses. Be an Einstein in the theory of rapness and such concepts of which. You gotta be strong in your mind and your thoughts. You know, the thoughts are the foundation of who you are as a person. And if you try to do anything to reinstate that, then you are simply screwing yourself over. Because you have to be strong-willed, and you have to have strong thoughts that can kill off any other thoughts that try to intrude on your thoughts. You have to take on thoughts that don't even match or try to elude or destroy your thoughts. So anybody who tries to destroy your thoughts, you have to be 20 times more stronger and take it down. You know why? Because the people who push their thoughts on you are hypocrites, because half the time they want to do the shit themselves. So therefore they're hypocrites. You know what's worse than a hypocrite? Nothing is worse than a hypocrite. I tell you what. Because hypocrites are lying to themselves. And when you lie to yourself, you have no more truth to go to, and you don't have yourself to be truthful to, then who the fuck do you have to be truthful to? Because you don't give a fuck about any other people to begin with, because everybody else is just an illusion. Damn it, man! Why does everybody understand this? I'm hyped up on Dr. Pepper and a mixture of vodka. I am seriously tripping on acid right now. You know, I have issues screaming in the car. Damn it! Don't you know people like to talk to themselves in the car? You asshole. That asshole with his brake lights on is a fucking asshole. Do you know why? Do you know why he's an asshole? Because he looked at me funny. Anybody who looks at me funny has issues with me. And anybody who has issues with me have issues with themselves, because I'm the most trustworthy and reliable person that you can rely on. So he has issues talking to me? Are you serious? This guy over here, he's not black, so I can't call him a nigga, and he's not white, so I can't call him a cracker. What is he? Is he a human? What's an offensive name? Offensive name to call somebody who isn't white. I mean, you can't think of anything. It's just impossible. I don't know, people. All I gotta say is I don't know. I live in the town of I don't know. I live in the mindset that I don't know dak diddly motherfucking shit. You know, all these years it was like, oh, I'm taking to find my inner personality. I'm trying to find my core. I'm trying to figure out what the fuck's going on in the world. You know, it takes one step. You have to accept, and then you have to destroy. So you have to destroy thoughts that you once had in order to create thoughts that you want to have. And creating thoughts you do have creates kind of a building structure. You have the bottom foundation to build on. But when you destroy all your previous concepts and beliefs, it's all out the window. You know, you can't have it back. It goes off into imaginary Christmas destroying land. There's only 3 things that you can really rely on in this world, and it's 2 of them are your mind and yourself. So when you hone your mind and you learn that things aren't always the way they should be, or not the way they always accept or want you to accept or the true way, then you go off to other mindsets where you believe that things are not correct. But you have to build on it, and you have to have a sort of concept. You have to have a belief system in order to entrust your mind, and in order to enter to that foundation state. You know, when you get to that state, you can start building the bricks, which are the knowledge, little nuggets of knowledge that you obtain that help build on the concept that this is what it is. And why is it? Because you're building a house, you know? You can't have a structured house without a roof on top. So the roof is the very conceptual idea that you have this thing that you want. So you create this concept and you hold on to it. You don't want to give it up. So just believe in yourself and just follow your heart. That's all I'm trying to say. Just follow your heart, you know, because your heart pumps blood to your body. So your heart is your power plant. Your mind is your computer network. And your nerves are all the little cables that connect to your body. But everything has to go up here to process the feeling, the touching, the smells, the sights, the sounds, and the tastes that we have. But they all come from sensory devices throughout our body. So when you create this sense, then you are creating a type of sensation that you like to feel. And creating a sensation that you like to feel creates an idea. People have an idea that this concept or this feeling or this state of mind that I wasn't in, I didn't like that feeling. So I wanted to stay away from it for a while, you know, because it's not a good feeling. So you gotta be strong-willed, you gotta be willing to accept things, and you gotta be willing to destroy concepts in order to create concepts, because concepts are what run the world, and all of our little ideals and monetary systems and everything in government and politics. Especially war. There shouldn't be any war. With a concept, there's that word concept. The concept of war, you have to be willing to accept that the human mind cannot create war in most cases. The mind in a truly dead and infant-like state is never going to want to be at war. So if you create a concept within the next generation that war does not exist, and you do not lead by example, aka not having any wars, then you won't have a concept of war, but you will have a concept of conflict, because there is always conflict, but war is created, it's a concept, nothing else. But there is such a thing as conflict, but conflicts can be resolved easily.